Hello internet friends, and welcome to the Legion Beta First Pass look at the Outlaw Rogue. Brand new and hot off the presses, this is the rekindled Combat Rogue, restructured, re-puttied, re-put together. It functions, I think, a lot of the same ways, but a couple huge key differences than the actual Combat Rogue on live right now. So I'm gonna just throw off some combat animations here while I go through my bug report or things that are currently not working. I'll just kind of rattle them off real quick as I go over things. First and foremost, run through does not have its increased range that is built into the ability. Additionally, pistol shot, between the eyes, do not have animations right now. They're just not animated. So, like you'll see right here, pistol shot, it's just placeholder right now. It's not in the game. That'll be here eventually. Blade Flurry still doesn't denote the range of the cleave when you activate it. It doesn't say the cleave on Blade Flurry. It just says nearby opponents from the rogue. Could be good if it actually says like where it is, which is weird too because Blade Flurry works on your pistol shots, and it works on your between the eyes. It works. The stun won't carry over from between the eyes, but it doesn't tell you what the range is on it around the rogue, which it could be good if it did tell you that. Combat potency doesn't actually denote the chance for your offhand attacks to generate energy. Okay, it's not a guaranteed, it just has a chance. It doesn't tell you what the chance is for some reason. I also feel that run-through's animation is obviously still placeholder. That's just mutilate, so that'll probably still be placeholder. Between the eyes, damage is not changing based on combo points. So between the eyes is a ranged shot, stun, damaged kidney shot. And right now the damage never changes based on combo points. It still hits the exact same amount of your time, so it's just bugged. The AP ratio isn't working, which is understandable. A mob under the effect of Parlay. So let me get a comment real quick here. I have to run over to a mob really quickly during this video because I do want to show you what Parlay does. Which is I have all the piratey abilities sort of spec'd right now, just because we're a pirate. Yar har FLDD. So Parlay is your new like ranged CC. It's like it's basically just an incapacitated effect. It's like blind, but or sap I should say, because you still have blind actually. But so here is what it looks like from afar. You can do this while stealth as well. The buff just applies to a humanoid target, and they'll start like talking. Parlay reads that you pacify the target who is forced to negotiate instead of fighting you for 1 minute. Only works on humanoids, demons, and dragonkin, and any damage caused will break the effect of the piece. The mob will actually talk, which I thought was super cool. Like they'll go into like a talk animation. But if you walk up to them, they'll target you, and you'll go into the combat phase. So they'll keep turning to look at you and stuff like that. I don't know if it's bugged or not, where they actually shouldn't be like actually looking at you because you're not in combat with them yet, but that could just be, just some code that needs to be cleaned up eventually. Roll the Bones doesn't tell you that it replaces Slice and Dice. This Roll the Bones is the super Slice and Dice, where every time you roll the bones, the duration is just increased, the chances to get different abilities or not. There are a whole bunch of different abilities that I'll go into in a minute, but it doesn't actually tell you that it replaces Slice and Dice, just a tooltip error. And Death from Above is not working. Surprise, surprise. Death from Above, which sort of works now, right? But it doesn't work in Legion currently. You go up, and then you just fall down. So that's a fix, of course. That's not a big deal, mostly because your finishing move is now run through, right? So your Eviscerate, what used to be what it was here, but now it's run through, so it just needs to be fixed in the coding. I'm sure they'll fix it eventually. But, yeah, so the run-through here for the Outlaw Rogue is pretty straightforward, I think. I don't think a lot of things in this build, in this class, are, like, super, like, weird. There's new animation on Feint, which is your AoE avoidance, or DR if you take Elusiveness. Cool. A big thing for rogues is that, which we're not testing the artifact weapons right now, but there is a synergy with your artifact weapon that you take damage when you use finishing moves to gain more damage done. So rogues now have Crimson Vial as a built-in health stone. I have Iron Stomach right now, which increases the effect of Crimson Vial healing potions and health stones by 30%. Basically, it's Estus Flask or an orange If you're a Gangplank fan from League of Legends, or if you're a Dark Souls fan, it's Estus Flask. It's 39% of your HP with the 30% bonus, or it's 30% normally. And you kind of have to rotate it into your rotation, because you deal damage to yourself when you're doing damage to increase your damage dealt. So that's a new big thing. Cloak of Shadows is still here. Blind is still here. Feint is right there. Bribe is new. Bribe is a 30-odd range, 3-minute cooldown where you actually mind control an NPC. Only a humanoid will work. I couldn't get to work on anything in Pandaria, and I'm not going to go test it in Legion. It takes so much time to like get to the other continent and stuff like that. I'm not going to worry about it. But it's basically you get a 1-minute pet on a humanoid NPC. I tried to use it on elites. It didn't work. So we'll have to see if any shenanigans will happen in raids. It might work on things that are mind controllable, like the Blast Furnace Engineers in BRF, because you have to mind control them with Priest, but maybe you can do it with Bribe. Who knows? Adrenaline Rush is still here. 100% additional energy regeneration rate and attack speed. And your energy consumers GCD is reduced by 0.2 seconds, because rogues have a default 1 second GCD. Gouge is still here. Kick is still here. Picklock, Pickpocket. And Saber Slash is your new replacement for Sinister Strike. And this is 50 energy. You do 1 attack with a chance, which I'll show you here if it procs. There we go. That was main gouge. Where's the proc chance? Come on now. There it is. So, oh, what was it? That wasn't it. Where's the proc chance? That was main gouge again. Chamonia. Oh my goodness, the chance to proc right now. There it is. I think, right? No? Still no? That was it. Yeah, it was. I was right. So, 35% chance to proc an additional strike. And then you'll gain 1 extra combo point, and you'll make your next pistol shot free. And pistol shot, of course, is just rotated into your rotation to give you extra combo points. It also costs a little bit less energy than Saber Slash to get you to that last 1 you might need. So that's your main builder. And then you use pistol shot to build with you. And that's the basic go for it. I mean, you're not going to use Between the Eyes to do damage. You're going to use it for CC. So, since Pistol Shot is also a snare as well, 20-yard range, you can actually, like, kite things. It's going to be weird. Like, the Outlaw Rogue can, like, run around and, like, be ranged a bit. It's going to be awkward. They're very obviously weaker at ranged, but they can, like, shoot someone from behind a couple times in PvP or in PvE, and, like, take mobs and, like, kite them and stun them with Between the Eyes. We'll have to see how that works out. But basically, build with Saber Slash and Pistol Shot procs, and then use on Run Through. And rotating your cooldowns. Pretty straightforward. No poisons. No poisons. Riposte is your, sort of like your defensive cooldown. 100% parry chance for 10 seconds. While active, each time you parry an attack, you'll riposte the target for extra physical damage. It's just retaliation from, like, Warrior. Similar. Vanish is still here. I tested a couple times on, like, mobs. It didn't work a couple of times, so still, yeah. I don't know. It could have been me just being bad. But Ruthlessness is still here, so basically a 100% chance when you use a 5 combo point spender to gain 1 combo point back, which I will... That sort of baseline keeps your combos rolling. So boom, there, use 5. Actually, didn't give me the 1 there. What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong there? Oh, I think I had 6. Nope, there's 5, and... Is it not working because I have a different talent? I have Deeper Stratagem right now, which gives me 6 talent points, and my finisher can use 6. Interesting. That might be a bug I haven't found out, that Ruthlessness and Deeper Stratagem don't work properly. Let me respec to Vigor real quick here, which is just maximum energy by 50 and 10% more base energy regeneration. Anticipation is new now, too, where you can actually pool 3 additional combo points, which I'll show in a moment as well, and you still only have 5 combo points that are used on your abilities. But I wonder why Ruthlessness wasn't working right there. Let's check real quick. So... something broke. Ruthlessness, why you do this to me? While I'm recording my video. That could be a bug. I don't know what's causing that to not work. Like, I should get 1 combo point if I use 5 combo points. Not sure why that's not working. Let's try Slice and Dice. Or Roll the Bones, I guess. I'll show off the Roll the Bones animation a little bit here while I do that. Yeah, something broke. Might have to relog. when I was moving my talents around a whole lot. Maybe something just freaked out. I'm not getting my free combo point back. Don't know what happened there. No idea. That's strange. I didn't see this on the live stream, so, well, finding a bug live while you're testing is totally a thing. Swashbuckler is you have no longer a penalty for hitting with your auto attacks due to dual wielding, so your offhand always will, like, attack. Fleet Footed still here, you gain movement speed. Combat Potency, again, is your offhand attacks have a chance to generate 15 energy. And Slower has a higher chance, so you I have a dagger. You should have 2 swords when you have your artifact weapon anyway. And then Main Gouge is your main hand attacks trigger a offhand attack that deals extra physical damage, like 140% physical damage. So it's pretty straightforward. I don't know. There's not a whole lot like spooked me with the combat rogue. Ghostly Strike is like the new Revealing Strike, which looks like the old Sinister Strike, which is basically a rotational ability where you put a damaging amp on the target, and you just rotate that into your rotation every so often, you know, to keep that debuff up. It's pretty every other rotation, it looks like. Yeah, because it costs 60 energy. It's really expensive. Yeah, but that gives you 1 combo point, so. Sword Master is that Saber Slash has a 15% additional chance to trigger a second slash. So right now it says 35, and you click this, and it goes to 50. So random chance to gain an extra combo point and do extra damage. And then Quick Draw is that when you use your pistol shot free uses from Saber Slash, it will generate now 1 additional combo point and deal 50% increased damage. So these are all about either more damage on the target, or more damage on the target plus more combo points, or using a combo point for more damage. So kind of your rotational choices here. Grappling Hook is kind of weird. It is basically just Heroic Leap, which doesn't have an animation right now. Nothing happens when you use it. It's like, whee! You can use it to like jump up on things. You can use it to stop fall damage. I tried it. You can like fall down and click on the ground like Blink kind of deal, or Heroic Leap, and you won't take fall damage. Acrobatic Strikes gives you your range on all your melee attacks by 3 additional yards. It doesn't actually work right now. Like, it doesn't actually do anything. I can't, here is, like, I can use my abilities from 8 yards away, but I can't auto attack right now. I don't know if that's intentional. Maybe it gives you like ability a little bit of a leeway on moving, but you can't use run through at 8 yards away, so it's still just bugged out. So not working intentional, but and then Into the Fray is just 15% more movement speed. So you have 130% base, so you are fast, and when you pop Sprint, you're at 200%. 200% movement speed. What do you know about being Epic Mount? Literally, that's pretty quick. And Sprint's a pretty quick cooldown. So their 45 tier is super neat. I don't know, like just more larger combo point spenders. The ability to pool up 3 additional combo points, and it will show you on the default UI there are 3 extra little combo point things right here, here, and here on my mouse. Which will just pop Adrenaline Rush to get those all comboed up there. See, 1, 2, and 3. So when you use finishers, they just pop down. So you kind of have like a way to like sort of pool your combo points, which is neat. Very cool. Cheat Death is the same. Elusiveness is a perk that becomes a talent. Iron Stomach is the extra healing. Prey on the Weak is when Gouge or Blind. Take 10% increased damage from all sources. Dirty Tricks is the same for Gouge and Blind, no longer cost energy and do not break from damage over time effects, but you don't have poisons, so... Alacrity is weird. I'm not going to show this off because it takes too long to stack up, but basically every finishing move that uses 5 or more combo points will give you 1% haste. You get 25 stacks of that, you get 25% haste. It takes like 2 minutes to stack up, but pretty strong. Killing Spree has a bit of a camera improvement, quality of life change, where your camera won't freak out all the time on a single target, which I will show you here. It's going to move once, and then it won't move anymore, which I think is like, people said on live right now, it like freaks out a whole lot. New animation as well. You sort of like keep blinking to like where you started it. It doesn't put you back where you started, which I guess was a complaint that we had when we were testing. But looks cool. New animation is cool. New animation on Faint is cool. Woo! Misclick there, sorry. And Roll the Bones. Let me go over all the different passives you get here. Let's see here. So you can get Buried Treasure, which is your attacks generate 1 additional combo point that generate combo points. Grand Melee is all damage done increased by 35%. True Bearing, here's True Bearing right there, which this is a bug that I was going to go into, is that the math for True Bearing is listed, but not the actual like effect. But it increases your chance to proc main gouge by apparently 88%. Shark-infested waters is 40% crit. The Jolly Roger is interesting, where it procs and it deals AoE damage around you. There's the Grand Melee. Jolly Roger procs and deals AoE damage around you, and then gives you a 30% attack speed buff. And then Way Anchor, which you just see right here, is just 40% haste. There's Shark-infested waters. So I don't know if you're gonna like ever try to like roll the bones over and over again to get a certain buff. You can roll the bones while stealth and you get some combo points here. You can start the fight off like from trash, having combo points saved up. Let me drop combat with here, and we'll go into stealth, and you can roll the bones while stealth. It doesn't break stealth, so you can keep a buff up going into combat with roll the bones. It does replace Slice and Dice again, like I said. There's a new ambush animation, but looks pretty cool. I don't know. I don't play a rogue, but this looks like some good quality of life changes from the outside in for me. I think Parlay is super neat. I think Bribe is super flavorful. We'll have to see how that works. Mark for Death is still here. Good on ads with lots of trash resets for extra combo points from the boss. Death from Above is Death from Above. But Roll the Bones is pretty awesome. But that's about it for my preview. I think I went over everything pretty well. Crimson Vial, again. Estus Flask. Damn stupid escape bug. But, let me fly up here real quick, take some damage, and pop an Estus Flask, and I will get out of here. Thank you all so much for watching these previews. If you enjoyed this one, hit that like button. Helps me out a great deal. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel here and check out all my other videos that I have put out for Legion. More to come, of course. Lots more to come. As the servers go down on Monday the 21st, they'll be back up after January sometime when we have new specs to test. You also maybe check out my Patreon page and see if you want to throw me a couple bucks every month to help me keep doing what I'm doing here and be a content creator full-time. I will see you all in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a happy holidays. And I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.